when I remember thinking, for instance, such a dud, I didn't want to be involved with the social networking things, and I wasn't a fan of MySpace either. But Tony wanted us to blog regularly, and I had a blog, but it got pretty meager traffic. And when I went out to cover the President Obama's inauguration in 2008, I remember kind of complaining to a friend of mine who I was with, who was very much into social media and that sort of thing, about my web traffic. And she said, well, what site do you want? You know, I wasn't on any, and she convinced me to get on, and as an experiment. And in one day, my web traffic doubled. So it's, and it really took off from there. There's an incredible magic to the social networking of the game of telephone. It becomes huge, and it's really important for a journalist to really get involved with it.
I think that I think we would need to talk about some of the negative things and how the negative impact it might have on both of our professions. For me, really the only negative things, most of my clients, all of my clients are restaurants, and they're all in Orange County. So for me, I don't really worry that much about crisis control. I'm promoting food, I'm promoting chefs, I'm promoting events, I'm promoting St. Patrick's Day on Sunday, you know, and corned beef and green beer and whatever else we're gonna have. So I'm not covering hard news, you know, I'm not covering things that are really heavy subject matter. But every now and then you'll have one person who went home and got sick and, you know, screams food poisoning and posts it on Facebook, and it makes me crazy.
Or Yelp.
Yeah. It makes me crazy. And sometimes, you know, it's tricky to really determine, is it really food poisoning, or maybe this person ate something that they weren't supposed to and they got sick. I've had no other complaints. I'm not sure that, you know, how serious I can take this. But once it's out there, it creates this hysteria. So anybody else who's seen it that may have eaten at the restaurant, you know, last night is now also on high alert, and they're starting to experience symptoms because they think they have food poisoning. And it's like a chain reaction. And for me, there's nothing worse than the spreading of misinformation like wildfire, or just things that are not true or irresponsible. It's a little easier for me to control on Facebook because it's my page, and I have the right as, you know, the manager of the business to control the messaging that's on there and try to take it offline as fast as possible, out of the public eye. But sites like Yelp, I can't really do that. You know, I don't have the freedom to take down reviews, no matter how ridiculous they are. You know, so for me, that's probably the biggest challenge that I have with social media, and kind of a negative. You know, is that it really does give this power to people that can be easily abused, and you know, and for me, that's, you know, I feel like there needs to be some sort of like social media etiquette that needs to be followed and enforced.
Well, one issue that I have sometimes is the way that certain public figures will control the information through social media. And